What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Little Country Grasslinger, and this is Long Kid Convos. Let's talk about it.
We gon' talk about it. We gon' talk about this, that, and the third. And the third blowing, heads trimming and edge curve. And weedy. From coast to coast, exchanging long kid information. And this your boy Low Country, this is Long Kid Conversations. Talk about it. We gon' talk about it. Okay, talk about it. We gon' talk about this, that, and the third. Mowing, blowing, heads trimming and edge curve. And weedy. Okay, from coast to coast, exchanging long kid information. And this your boy Low Country, this is Long Kid Conversations. Let's talk about it.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Low Country Grasslinger, and I just want to say Happy New Year first and foremost, because I haven't had the opportunity to say Happy New Year to you guys. Let me put my seatbelt on. So I know it's like 28, 29 days into the year, but I really haven't had a chance. Well, I had the chance, I just haven't made any videos yet this year, focusing on some other stuff and just trying to live life, but for the most part, I wanted to make this quick video this morning to try to spread some motivation, a little bit of positivity. I was watching some videos and I heard some people talking, and it's like, they say, you need to get the newer truck, or you need to do this, you need to do that. If that's what works for them, that's what works for them. As a business owner, don't take other people's methods of running their business as your sole way of conducting business. What I mean by that is, everybody does things differently. Everybody does things that works for them. Key word is works for them. You have to do what you're comfortable with. School bus cutting me off. What's really going on? That's crazy. She just cuts me off. But at any rate, you have to do what's best for you and your business. You can't function off of somebody else's business mentality. You can take bits and pieces from a lot of people and comprise a work method that works for you, but you can't physically work off of someone else's work ethic or work mannerisms, so to say. So, and that's one thing that I've always kind of looked at, and I wondered, why people do it, but I don't think I'll ever figure it out. But me personally, I do things to fit the way I'm comfortable. I don't have the greatest truck. I don't have the nicest trailer. I don't have the most modern equipment. I have most of my equipment. I have mostly steel equipment. My X-Marks, all of my mowers are X-Mark. But that's not how I started. I started off with I think it was a Murray riding mower and a weed eater. I didn't have an edger. I didn't have none of that stuff. But I was getting clients. I was building a portfolio. And that's what it's all about, building your portfolio. Word of mouth. You go to a client and you treat that client like they're your only client, and you'll be surprised how far that gets you. My wife and I, we talk about a lot of stuff in business, because my wife, she has a travel agency as well, and I have my lawn care and my graphics business and all that good stuff. But we always try to build off of each other to figure out what it is we can do to better our businesses. And we said that one of the main things that we think will generate more customers and build happier relationships among the customers is customer service. It's like, we call it the Chick-fil-A effect. When you go to Chick-fil-A, they make you feel like, hey, you are the only customer in that line. Hey, Mr. Jefferson, hey, what's the name for this order? Hey, Mr. Jefferson, how you doing? And it's just a different level of customer service. And that's one of the things that we take great pride in all of our businesses, even in life. It's not just business, it's in life, because your character says a lot about you. And I think it was Maya Angelou who said, people may forget what you said, but they'll never forget how you make them feel. And you know, that's one of the things that I can actually identify with, because I don't remember a lot of the stuff people say, you know, from growing up, but I do remember how certain things made me feel, you know. And that's one of the things that I said I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take that into my business a little more this year. Customer service, I'm going to build better relationships this year, you know, not just with my clients, I mean even with you guys, you know, just building, you know, whatever I can figure out or I can do, I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna share with you guys. You know, it's all about building, guys. You know, this is the lawn care business. It's a small community, but it's large in whole, so to say. You know, I went out yesterday to do well, not necessarily do a quote. I went to do a survey a property, and it's a fairly large property, 60 acres, you know, and that made me feel real good, because the guy, he handpicked me to come out. I'm the only small business that he asked to come out. And even though I know I probably won't be able to handle it, because, you know, as you know, I'm working a full-time job, and then I have my other properties that I have to take care of, and in order for me to do it, it's almost impossible. I mean, there's 4 baseball fields, a football field, a soccer field, then the common areas, you know, the grass areas, the pine straw, and then they also want the irrigation systems put in. I mean, it's a big job, and I don't feel like my business is in that magnitude, ready for that magnitude of work. But just to have him acknowledge the fact that I am, you know, a local landscaper, and he see the work that I present and my customer service, I'm guessing, you know, put him in the mindset of, you know, extending it to me, that made me feel real good, man. It really did. So I said that I'm going to keep going and doing the things that I've been doing this year, that I did last year, but I'm gonna take it up to another level. You know, take my customer service up to another level, take my work ethic up to another level, and just, I mean, grind it out. You know, I mean, overall, you guys know me. My motto is G2BL, grind to build a legacy, and that's what I plan on doing. You know, I listen to some inspiration speakers, and they say, you know, when you leave this earth, when people mention your name, not even when you leave the earth, but when people mention your name, what is the lasting impression that they're going to think of you? And I'm going to leave you guys with that. When people mention your name, what are their thoughts about you? What are their thoughts about your business? When they mention Jefferson Grass Cutters, I want them to say top quality. That's what I want them to say. Great customer service, great people. So I'm going to end it with that. Once again, I'm going to say to you guys, Happy New Year. And I look forward to seeing all of you guys' videos. And I hope you guys are continuing to enjoy the videos that I make. Please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let's do this, guys. 2019 is going to be a great year for all of us. I see a lot of growth in my business already, and I know there's going to be a lot of growth within you guys' businesses, because if your area is anything like mine, they're putting up houses left and right. At the end of the day, guys, I'm out of here. It looks like there's a pretty bad accident up here, so I'm heading to work, and I'm going to do the best I can to make it through this day so I can get home, do some more planning, and work on my business. So till later on, guys, hey, stay hungry, stay hydrated, stay motivated, and most of all, grind to build a legacy. Sling out here, baby.